Join us in this featured garage vlog where the V8 swapped Supra drift car gets a fucking sick angle kit installed. A few modifications need to be made, but it's all in the name of glorious anal. After that, we'll get the RC390 ready for its next track day. So get your beer, get your popcorn, and enjoy another episode of the V8 swapped Supra drift build. You may recall in a previous episode where I attempted to make my own angle kit. The lower control arms were an easy task, the upper control arms required a bit of creativity, but the knuckles and tie rods were my breaking point for abandoning that project. My issue with those was being able to create strong enough tie rods and getting the mounting point correct on the knuckles while also having Ackerman adjustability. After realizing that task was beyond my skill level, I ponied up some stacks to buy a full kit from Whenua Auto Tuning in Poland. First things first, this shit has to go. This kit cost $2,300 shipped to my door. Of course, shipping that much weight overseas isn't cheap, so take that into account. Before you go into the comments section and ask why I didn't buy a kit from Wisefab, they simply don't make one for this chassis. With my failed attempt of an angle kit out of the way, we can begin installing the fat kit. A tiny amount of clearancing is required to get the lower control arms to clear a small section of the subframe through full articulation. Oh, Martha, would you look at that? Now we just have to rinse and repeat for the other side. With the kit in place, I can reassemble the brake components. I might need to come up with a solution to ensure the brake lines do not get snagged by a wheel or rub excessively on any components. I'll revisit this later. Another issue that has come up is wheel clearance with the engine bay. I had to space the wheels out so that they do not touch the upper control arms, but with their adjusted offset now means I need to remove metal from the car so we can get the maximum amount of angle from this kit. Now that a hole is cut out, we can vaguely set the toe, zero out the Ackerman, and take a look at what we're working with.
No matter how fast life gets, no matter how hard you work,
you're gonna die.
You work hard.
Well, folks, there you have it. The angle kit is installed, but I do still need to modify the passenger side wheel well and then figure out what I want to do with the void. I'm not too sure that I want to do a tube front end, as that's just a lot more time and money spent. That's all I can do tonight on the Supra, but I do need to get some work done on my KTM RC390 in preparation for another track day. Hey, speaking of that, how about I start taking you all along on my motorcycle track day adventures? No? Well, too bad! You're coming along anyway. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be going to Jennings GP for an open track day. I'll also start bringing you all to NOLA for the Mini Moto Days, as well as Emerald Coast Dragway for ECD Moto Days. Sunday! Emerald Coast Dragway presents ECD Moto Days. Should be a real hoot. That's all for this episode. Be sure to check out featuredgarage.com for rad grassroots automotive articles. You can catch us around the web at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Until next time.